It was an event that proved that you must always be wary of a stranger. And it was an event that proved that evil can strike at any opportunity. Hello everyone, my name is Anya, and in this video we're going to take a look at what happened on this day in the year 2013. The murder of Cherish Perrywinkle. On the evening of the 21st of June 2013, Rain Perrywinkle brought her three young daughters, 8-year-old Cherish, 6-year-old Destiny, and 4-year-old Nevaeh, to a Dollar General store in Jacksonville, Florida. She was shopping for clothes for her three young daughters, but couldn't afford to buy everything that they wanted. Rain Perrywinkle was the sort of woman who could never win the award for Best Mother. Born Kim Hoy in Australia, she actually abandoned her firstborn daughter before moving to the United States and changing her name to Rain Perrywinkle. She would go on to have 3 more daughters by 2 different fathers. She underwent numerous custody battles over the years and was said to be quite neglectful towards her 3 little girls. Her own family in Australia would say that she wasn't the world's best mum, and they worried for the safety of her 3 daughters. Rain struggled to afford all of the items that her daughters wanted in the dollar store. That was when a man came forward, a man by the name of Don. The man named Don offered Rain a $150 gift voucher for Walmart. Rain was initially skeptical of the man, but the man insisted that he just wanted to help, even offering to show her his driver's license to appease her. He offered to bring Rain and her 3 daughters to Walmart where they could finish their shopping. Based on the fact that her daughters badly needed some new outfits, Rain agreed to the man's suggestion, and she and her 3 daughters got into his white van and he took them to Walmart. Rain, her daughters, and the man named Don would spend the next few hours shopping and trying on different outfits. Throughout all of this, the man named Don would only end up putting 1 item in the shopping basket. That item would come into fruition later on. By 10 p.m, Rain's 3 daughters were getting tired and hungry, and that was when the man named Don came up with another solution. There was a McDonald's situated in the Walmart store, and he offered to get her and her 3 daughters some McDonald's. Rain agreed to this suggestion, and chillingly, she allowed 8-year-old Cherish to go with the man named Don. CCTV footage from the store showed Cherish in an orange dress and flip-flops following the man through the aisles and out of Walmart altogether before the 2 of them got into his white van and drove away. A witness would later come forward and say that the man looked her in the eye and said, quote, "We're going to get cheeseburgers." Shortly after Cherish and the man walked off, Rain heard an announcement that the Walmart and McDonald's were closing. Looking around the aisles and seeing no sign of her daughter, Rain realised to her horror what had happened. She called 911 and reported an abduction. 6 hours after she was reported missing, an Amber Alert was sent out for the white van that Cherish was last seen getting into. At 9 a.m. the following morning, the 22nd of June 2013, police would find the white van behind a Baptist church, and they apprehended the man named Don. He was wearing the same outfit that he had worn the night before at Walmart, and his lower half was dripping wet with water. Just 15 minutes later, police would make the gruesome discovery of the body of 8-year-old Cherish Perrywinkle in a creek. Safe to say, it was not a pretty sight. Little Cherish had been beaten, raped, and ultimately strangled with the item that the man had put in the shopping basket, a bundle of rope. The man named Don was immediately arrested and charged with murder. His identity would later be revealed to be Donald Smith. To say that Donald Smith had a history with the FBI, that is the understatement of this century. Donald Smith was a man who had a track record that went back 40 years. You heard me right, 40 years. In fact, just 3 weeks prior to Cherish's murder, he had been released from prison on grounds of child abuse charges. The fact that he'd been released from prison on child abuse charges and then went on to do what he did to little Cherish. It's shocking. Donald Smith was immediately arrested and charged with the abduction, rape and murder of 8-year-old Cherish Perrywinkle. He was brought before court in 2018. Safe to say, little Cherish suffered a great deal in the hours before her death. In fact, her injuries were so severe that the medical examiner in court asked to take a break. Rain Perrywinkle would later testify in court about what happened the night she allowed her daughter to go off with Donald Smith. Chillingly, in court, an FBI recording was revealed during a school trip of a prison, and this recording showed Donald Smith's fixation with girls as young as 12 years of age. The night of the 21st of June 2013, Donald Smith saw Rain and her 3 young daughters and took quite an obsessive interest with 8-year-old Cherish, deciding to use her to fulfill his sick sexual fantasies. It would take a jury just 15 minutes to find Donald Smith guilty of the first-degree rape and murder of 8-year-old Cherish Perrywinkle. It was recommended that he receive the death penalty. Donald Smith showed absolutely no remorse for his crimes. Rain Perrywinkle suffered outcry and scorn in the aftermath of her daughter's murder. Many believed that she should have done more to protect her children, and many blamed her for the fact that she allowed her daughter to go off with a strange man. In the months following Cherish's murder, Rain Perrywinkle lost custody of her 2 younger daughters. Those 2 little girls were eventually adopted by relatives in Australia and are now living new quiet lives away from the public eye. The murder of Cherish Perrywinkle is a case that shows that you must always be wary of a stranger. And it's a case that shows that evil can strike at any opportunity that they see. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. My name is Anya, and we just looked at what happened on this day.